Greetings, Millbrook families. This is news from around the district in the Millbrook Minute. First up, we have Mr. Sipe from the high school.
Thank you, Superintendent Hernandez. Yesterday, our 9th grade social studies honor students visited the middle school. Our students created interactive games using content from various historical books. I had the chance to stop by and was so impressed. Special thanks to Mrs. DeRosa, our middle school teachers and students for their time and participation, Mr. Cabello for his continued support, and especially our students for a job well done. Also, earlier this week, both at the high school and middle school, had a school-wide assembly on steered straight. Post surveys were emailed to every student. Please be sure to complete those surveys if you have yet to do so. Our prom at the high school here will take place on May 17th. The last day to send money for prom tickets is Wednesday, April 3rd, when we return from spring recess. If you have yet to hand in the money, the deadline is no later than April 3rd. And lastly, our mock trial team advanced to the semifinals. As a result, they will travel to the LaGrange Town Hall on Monday, April 8th. Good luck to our prosecutors who will be taking on the defendants from Our Lady of Lourdes High School. Have a wonderful spring break, and here is Mr. Cabello at the middle school.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sipe. We have officially concluded March Madness here at the middle school. A lot of joint efforts between ourselves and the high school, which Mr. Sipe was so great to share with you all. Other items also included incredible performance by our music department that we did up at the high school for all of our students at both Alden as well as at the middle school. We capped off this week with an incredible trip over to IBM Poughkeepsie, where our 7th and 8th grade students were able to see how the many classes that they take here at Millbrook Middle School in our STEM initiatives, math, science, and technology, how they transform into the real world. So that was a really incredible experience for all of our students. As we look forward to time after the break, all parents should have received an email regarding state testing that has lots of really important information. We are really excited when we get back from the break to have the opportunity to have all of our students working hard to give us all that important information that we need to continue all of our work with personalized learning for each and every student here at Millbrook Middle School. With news from Alden Place, here's Mr. Lipka.
Thank you, Mr. Cabello. Our 5th grade 2-on-2 basketball tournament took place yesterday and had the following winning teams: Catherine and Natalie for the girls' championship, and Axel and Shreyas for the boys. The sportsmanship awards went to Eloise and Jack. I sat in on a music class this past week, and Mrs. Donaghy had students voting on March Music Madness, choosing from nominated favorite songs of the past. And if you get a chance, check out the bulletin board outside the classroom, that's room 88 in our music hallway, to see if some of your favorite songs are included. Please note that the April calendars for building activities will be sent home by email next week. Have a safe break, and we look forward to seeing you in April. Now to Mrs. O'Connell at Elm Drive.
Thank you, Mr. Lipka. This week, our 2nd grade enjoyed a fantastic trip to the Audubon for maple sugaring on Wednesday. Today, Elm Drive had a successful lockdown and evacuation drill, and a very great big welcome to Elm's new special education teacher, Mrs. LaPola. Thank you, Blazers, and have a wonderful spring break. Now on to Ms. Chanowski with news from Pupil Personnel Services.
Thank you so much, Mrs. O'Connell. This past week on Tuesday, Ms. Herzegovich took a group of our junior and senior students over to Dutchess Community College for a field trip and information on transitioning to college with for students with special education services. The students and Ms. Herzegovich found this very helpful and really enjoyed their time there. So big thank you to Ms. Herzegovich for taking those students over there for that information. Additionally, I just want to again thank our parents and families for the successful annual review meetings we have been having over the past couple of weeks, and are looking forward to continue having these when we return from break. I hope everyone enjoys their break, and we look forward to seeing you when you return. Now on to Dr. Watkins with curriculum and instruction.
Thank you, Ms. Janowski. So just a reminder that that Summer Scholars registration is open. So the Summer Scholars program will be running from July 1st through August 8th, Monday through Friday from 8 to 11 a.m. You will see a link coming home in a special email titled Summer Scholars. It'll also be embedded in our weekly bulletin. Also, we wanted to remind parents that coming up in April, we have New York Finest Internet Safety Parent Presentation happening on April 25th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at Millbrook High School. So we do hope that parents are able to mark their calendars and join us for that. With that, I want to wish everyone a wonderful break, and we look forward to seeing you when you get back. Now off to our Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Garcia, in Business and Personnel.
Thanks, Dr. Watkins. Just echoing some of our colleagues' statements, Wednesday night's concert was amazing. Our students' performers are just fantastic. It was nice to see the auditorium packed with parents and supporters cheering on our kids. So just wanted to once again plug the music program. They did a phenomenal job. We have a couple of positions posted for immediate filling. We have an AIS leave replacement teacher position at Alden Elementary. We're also looking for a 0.6 music teacher, a band teacher for our elementary students. So if you know anybody that's interested in either of these positions or in any of the other positions we have available, please send them to our website. There's a big button right at the top next to our capital projects button on the right-hand side, that says apply. That'll bring you right to our employment page. So we try to put all the buttons on our homepage for the quick access things that people would need. So the apply button is on the right-hand side of that page. We've also been working hard on our budget plans for next year. So if you haven't already dialed into one of our board meetings, please feel free to check out our Millbrook Media YouTube channel and see one of our recent meetings. We will be presenting the updated version of the 24-25 budget at the April 2nd board meeting directly following our spring break next week. So for anybody that's interested in seeing what the most current version of our general fund budget proposition plan is, please join us either in person or virtually at the April 2nd board meeting. With that, we go back to Ms. Hernandez to close us out. Wish everybody a very happy and safe spring break.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. So on the website where Mr. Garcia mentioned all of those quick links, we also have a button about registering your child. So if you have a child that is either pre-K or kindergarten age, that registration window is now open. And we encourage you to share this information with friends and neighbors who may have a child who's either pre-K or kindergarten age so that they can register as soon as possible so we can have definite numbers for the fall and for our planning purposes. I also want to say a special thank you to Michael DeLeon, who was our guest speaker from the Steered Street presentation this past week. An email was sent home this week with links and resources for families. I truly encourage each and every one of you who has a young child or a child approaching adolescence to make sure that you take the time to watch the video that is included in the Parent Academy. It was an extremely moving presentation with unbelievably valuable information that really impacted some of our students and parents who attended the evening session. There are books available for how exactly you should be speaking to your children about drugs and drug prevention. There's a whole plethora of resources on Michael's site, so we encourage everyone to take that opportunity to access these free resources and use them to inform you, your family, and your friends. I wish everyone a fabulous spring break and a happy holiday to all of those who are celebrating. We will see you when we return in April. Have a great one.